have fought for and claimed the honor of playing today. Only one will be champion.
The key matchup in the Class 5A championship is between Eden Prairie's defense and Cretin-Derham Hall's offense. The Eagles have held their opponents to 9 points per game, while the Raiders' offense averages 50 points a contest.
The Minnesota State High School League 2000 Prep Bowl.
Well, if there's two kind of preeminent programs in the Twin Cities metro area, and there's probably about a half dozen that you can count on every year, I would say these two are the ones. Wouldn't you? Eden Prairie and Cretin-Derham Hall. Joe Mauer leads the offense. It scores 48 points per game. All Metro Player of the Year.
Exactly, Metro Player of the Year, 25-1 as a starter. That's a pretty intimidating numbers right there.
Here's some more. 41 touchdown passes, 3 interceptions. He's thrown for almost 2,900 yards. He completes nearly 2/3 of his passes. And he has got college football programs drooling, but he's also got a chance to be a baseball player. He's a catcher in baseball. He's a great basketball player. And he's one of the top quarterback prospects in the country.
Just comes from that long line of Cretin quarterbacks, going back to Steve Walsh, Chris Winkie, the cousin. I think his cousin Fred's playing this afternoon. They have some great quarterbacks. Chris Walsh or Steve Walsh was just in the press box with us a couple minutes ago.
In the rankings, you had Cretin ranked 5th. I don't know how. I mean, no disrespect to anybody else, but it's tough to really have them any lower than 2. I know they lost to Wyzetta. Rich Kallick said they learned a lot from that loss.
It's difficult ranking people anyways, I think.
Well, we're set for the 5A title game. Kim Sorin at the 5. Stefan Turkula with the kick. Sorin on his feet. He may break this off the bat. Kim Sorin with one man to beat. He is in there. Touchdown. Unbelievable.
Well, that's exactly how you want to start out the game. Kim Sorin averages over 20 yards on both punts and kickoff returns. Takes the opening kickoff of the state championship back. I'm not sure how many yards it was. I wasn't paying attention, but I'll tell you what, that's a special game-breaking player right there to start out the game with a touchdown like that. Takes the winds out of Eden Prairie's sails right off the bat. It's like he caught it on about the 4-yard line. Fakes a fake reverse right there, tucks it up in there, makes a nice move, and just turns on the jets and out here and outruns the entire Eden Prairie defense to the end zone.
Stefan Turkula, the kicker, nearly caught him. He got him, though, in the end zone. And 13 seconds into the game, we got an extra point already. Is permitted without the written authority of KMSP Television and the Minnesota State High School League. Mauer on the run. Got a man open. Tony Leishman.
And right there you can see the big-time arm of Joe Mauer like that on a rope as he threw that ball. That's a big-time throw right there.
Wow. Greg Weingarten, the sophomore, on the coverage. Rashawn Powers-Neal, oh, by the way, he's got over 1,900 yards rushing. Here's Mauer. He'll throw again. Man open, got him. Marcus Freeman. First down and more. Well, the 15-yard line. 3rd and 9. Mauer getting a workout on that arm. Shovel pass. Lefty. Rashawn Powers-Neal. Towards the 5. Inside the 5. 1st and goal, Cretin.
It looks like it's a fumble, though. I think that ball came out there. Rashawn Powers-Neal was trying to stretch to pick up a few extra yards. It's like the official might be calling it down, though.
But it was going the other way. The officials got together. Let's take a look.
Ooh, well, it looks like he might have come out before he hit the ground, but he might be down even though he was on top of someone else. Still could be down. Good job of Mauer baiting him in there and then pitching that ball to Rashawn Powers.
Right at the very tail end. 1st and goal at the 4. Rashawn Powers-Neal. Touchdown! 13-0, Cretin-Derham Hall. 4 yards for Powers-Neal.
Yeah, running behind that big offensive line, Steve Miller, Ryan Harris, and Tony Leisman, the tight end in there, paving the way for Rashawn Powers-Neal to pick up that touchdown to give him a 13-point or maybe a 14-point lead after this field goal attempt.
Here's another look. And we talk about Mauer, but Rashawn Powers-Neal.
Oh, 1,900 yards, you know, and the fact that he starts also on corner, and he made a good play earlier at corner.
To their teacher. Schemmel, nice grab at midfield. He gets inside midfield. They need to get to the It's about the 48-yard line. Nothing. They snap it into quick give to Schimmel, trying to get outside. Near the 37-yard line. Needs to get to the 35. Brandon Archer on the stop. Very small. 3rd and 2 at the 37. Schimmel again. Running room and more. He may go all the way. He's got one man to beat. Inside the 5, marked at the 3. Brian Kilberg ran him out of bounds.
Well, this Cretin defense, they're not quite as strong as they were last year. Right up front, the Eden Prairie offensive line makes a nice hole for Schimmel to get through there, and he ends up picking up almost a touchdown.
The 7. Here's the pitch. Schimmel going left this time. Cuts back inside the 5. Near the goal line, he's in. Touchdown, Eden Prairie.
Well, that's a great piece of running right there by John Schimmel. And you can see why he had over 1,000 yards this season. He doesn't really depend on his speed. Right there, he starts out to the left, and everybody out there tries to outflank him to get outside, and he cuts it up underneath and picks up the touchdown.
14-7.
3,000 yards.
1909 coming in. Maurer complete, and there he is. Rashawn Powers-Neal, like Marshall Falk, a dangerous receiver, out near the 44-yard line, and it looks like another first down. Erickson looking to his right, then goes midfield. Lavore with a catch. Mark Lavore, the 6'7" senior. Matt Wyatt on the tackle along with Sorin. What concentration.
A tight end like that, and no wonder he's a devastating blocker. 17 catches, 4 TDs this season. That was a very good concentration on that to come up with that ball.
And in motion, here's Maurer. Ball in the air. Maurer gets it back. He drops it. That's a loose football. Now it's ruled incomplete. You don't see that very often. Jason Peterson hit the ball. 3 players on the Star Tribune All-Metro team. Here's Schimmel. After a quick acceleration, is dropped at about the 16-yard line, so it'll be 3rd down. One back behind is Bradley. Erickson with time. Complete. Nick Kruger on the tackle, but it's a first down. Tom Osland with the catch. On to Division I program. Schimmel on the handoff. Big gain inside Cretin territory to about the 49-yard line. Should be a first down. Brandon Archer on the tackle. 3 receivers to Erickson's left as he rolls out. He's going for it all. He's got a man deep. Smogard. He needs a foot in bounds. He's in. Inside the 10. Garrett Smogard, the future hockey player.
And right there, you can see Smogard doing all he can to get just to come down in bounds. It looks like he barely caught that ball.
And Erickson goes to the receiver position. John Schimmel will be quarterback, and he goes cross field. It's a double pass, and they've got him, but it comes up short. That was a trick play to end trick plays. Kevin Jacobs, the intended receiver. Maurer, quick pass to Sorin. Tries to get the first down, and he needed to get to the 30, and he came up a couple of yards short. Erickson back to pass. He's got lots of time. Across the middle. Osland, complete. Breaks a tackle. Powers-Neal drives him out of bounds at about the 35-yard line. Gain of 26. As they try to get a false start, it didn't work this time. Wyatt under pressure. Erickson took a hit, but he completed the pass inside the 20. Archer on the coverage. It goes to Osland. 3rd and 1. Slow-moving play. It goes this time, but someone we haven't seen too much of in the first half, Eric Anderson. 2 timeouts. 2nd and goal. They fake it. Erickson's got the ball. He passes. Weigel. Touchdown, Eden Prairie.
Excellent play call right there. Eden Prairie had run the reverse earlier, had a little bit of success with it that time. They faked the reverse that time. Mike Erickson keeps it and hands it off to, well, he hasn't handed it off. He just tosses the ball to his fullback in there for the touchdown.
Seth Weigel.
Great concentration by Seth to get right in the end zone.
So Maurer will go without one of his big weapons. He hands off to another one, though. Look at the explosiveness by Powers-Neal. Touchdown energy clock counts down the final seconds here. 8 to go in the first half. Two receivers saw at the top of your screen on Mauer's left, and they'll just dump it off to Powers. Neal breaks a tackle, and he's brought down about the 44, and that will end the first half. Nick Anderson on the tackle, and Eden Prairie shuts out Cretin in the second quarter. The 5A championship is living up to the buildup. You're talking about the defending state champions with a great quarterback, best quarterback in the state probably. For Cretin, they're doing this to them.
Yeah, a great quarterback and also some great weapons with Kim Soren, Rashawn, Powers, Neal, and that powerful offensive line doing a great job.
The tight end in motion. Here's the rollout. Thrown behind Bradley, makes the catch. Hesitation, gets to the 35 near the 37. Brandon Archer on the tackle, but it should be an Eagles first down. Setback. And he gets it on a delay, and he is stuffed. Not much there. 11. Erickson, second man to Schemmel. Hit hard by Archer and Leo Jackson. Wide. Erickson scrambling under pressure. White is after him and puts him down. Brian White, and he threw him down hard. Run, then it was Mauer. Here's Powers Neal up the middle. One of the better running plays the Raiders have had tonight. Play action. Mauer's got it. Avoids the sack. Goes for the touchdown. It's tipped away. Tipped away by Greg Weingarten, intended for Lanzi.
There, Joe Mauer, you think he's down in the backfield right there by Jason Peterson. Does a good job of eluding him. And right there, Greg Weingarten to bat that ball down to keep the score tied and put his offense back with probably the best field position they've had to start off the second half.
So they don't convert 4th and 2. Tempers flaring a little bit as the tension increases. It's John Bradley on the handoff on 1st and 10. Franwenke, man in motion, Leviton. Here's Erickson rolling out. He's got a man. Big game for Bradley. Run out of bounds by Brian Lanzi. First down as Eden Prairie gets inside the 50-yard line. Their heads, they look so calm. 2nd and 8. The 47. Quick pass. Schemmel trying to get away. Gets down the sideline. He's still in bounds near the 20-yard line. Nick Kruger gets him, but Schemmel playing with a bad knee and all, with a huge gain off the short pass.
A great game tonight. They just thrown the ball out here in a little stop route. Makes a nice move right there. Is able to get up the sideline. Nick Kruger luckily brings him down the field.
Of the third quarter. Erickson deep drop. Throws. Man open. Bradley. Touchdown. 22 yards.
It's a great job right there. Mike Erickson looking off the secondary and coming back to John Bradley on the back side of the play. He had Mark Lavoie coming right down the center of the field, and he had a receiver on that side also right here. I know Eden Prairie's got to be a little bit nervous because this is one of the only things they really haven't done a good job of stopping. Their defense is doing a great job tonight, but their special teams have struggled a little bit, especially trying to stop Kim Soren.
Don't forget, Cretin came in averaging 48 a game, but they're not playing teams like this every week, obviously. Ball gets away from Powers Neal. Live football inside the 5. Cretin-Derham Hall will have the ball at its own 3-yard line.
Where Sean Powers Neal needs to be just a little bit more alert, a little more excited about playing football. It's a state championship game.
Rolling out. Erickson. Man open. Got him. Kevin Jacobs. First down. Brought down by Jim Vanek.
Which is actually fighting against your hips and throwing the ball in there to his receiver right there. Great throw.
Right there. Nice work by our crew right in front of the camera. Hall tries to get back in line. They have the ball at the 21. Mauer is going down. Sacked by Andrew King.
Andrew King, the all-Metro player. I think he had over 100 tackles come into this game.
Mauer back near his 5. He's got time and he fires this time. Hitting his man. open. Brandon Bowser.
Yeah, Brandon Bowser's big brother, Walter Bowser III, had a fabulous game last year in the prep ball.
This time they go to Powers Neal, and he is stuffed and sent backwards. The ball is loose unless the whistle blew. Officials rule Powers Neal down. 6-4 for Weigel. Little movement on the Cretin side. There's a rollout. Erickson to Bradley. Inside the 30. Wide on the tackle. Mike Erickson from the shotgun. Rolling. Running. Throwing cross field. It's intercepted. Brandon Archer with room to run. Still on his feet. Inside the 40. They're going to mark him out of bounds, I believe, at the 37. We never got a signal that he went out of bounds. Eden Prairie with 2 timeouts. Cretin with 3. Maurer back to pass. Sorin, middle of the field. Gets away from one man, is caught by another. They're in motion. Maurer looking to his right. This time Freeman caught it. To about the 26-yard line. Marcus Freeman, championship. They've got timeouts. They won't use them. Here's Maurer way back. Scrambling. He's got all day. He throws cross field. Dangerous pass. It's picked off. Greg Weingarten. Greg Weingarten is going to go all the way.
I don't know.
He falls out at the 10-yard line. He ran out of gas.
He ran out of gas, and that's one thing Joe Maurer's got to know. You cannot throw a ball that late all the way across the field. It gives the defense way too much time to react, and Greg Weingarten right there doing a good job of playing cornerback. Look like he was playing safety, actually. He went down there and hunted that ball down, intercepted it, and took it down to about the 12-yard line of his own team, almost making it certain that they'll end up with the state championship.
Give Ryan Harris credit, the 6'4", 225-pound sophomore, for catching up to Weingarten.
Right there, Weingarten thinks he's got it. He thinks he's going all the way to the house. Looks like he runs out of steam a little bit. But Ray Harris right there to make the play.
Turkula with the kick. The snap, right down the middle. Put them up by 2 touchdowns. Powers Neal gets it from Maurer. Nice job avoiding tackles, still on his feet. Brought down near midfield. The last play, Maurer. Intercepted. Intercepted by Nick Anderson, and it's a perfect 13-0 as the Eagles dethrone Cretin-Derham Hall. Looks like some tempers flaring underneath there during the handshake, or as the players getting ready for the handshake.
Well, they got a thundering herd right there. They got about 100 guys on 100 guys, so they need to get the officials and the coaches in there to break this up. They don't need anything like this to taint a very well-played football game.
Sean Powers Neal, I think, already took off his jersey and pads. Mike Grant just wants to shake hands with Rich Kallick.
I'm here with Mike Erickson, Eden Prairie quarterback. Mike, state champions, how does that sound?
Oh, I mean, it feels great to be here. I mean, to win the whole thing, that was the goal from day one. We were going to come to this game and win the state championship, and we just done it. It feels great.
You erased that quick start for Cretin-Derham Hall. This is essentially a 24-0 game.
Yeah, I mean, our defense played strong all year. Give credit to them. Tip my hats to them, actually. I mean, they played great all year, shutting those guys down. They knew they were going to shut them down, and it came up.
After you guys beat Hastings in the semifinal game, your coach in the huddle using the word poise more than once. Once again, you guys down 14-0. You keep your poise. You get the W. You get the state title.
I mean, that's what he's been preaching that all year. He said we got great poise, and we weren't going to go away. There's no way we're going away, and only time took, and then we scored.
All right, Mike Erickson, you're a pretty good football player. You sure your future's in hockey?
I'm going to stick with hockey.
All right. Well, enjoy this one tonight. You're going out with quite a bang for your last football game. Mike Erickson.